What's up, guys? It's Gardy B with the Jenkins Jonez show. As always, I'm here with my good internet buddies, Dragonfly Jones, a.k.a. Tyler.
What's up, guys?
LeJethro Jenkins, a.k.a. John.
What's up, bubbas? And if you fuck with us, you want to see more of our content, please jump on YouTube and subscribe to our channel.
I'm very excited to talk about this. Let's talk about Juwan Howard.
What was weird to me was when homie called it a punch. And like, I was like, do white people have a word for this? Because maybe he's confined to punch because there's no word in white people's dictionary for mush. Because that was definitely a mush. If it's open face and there's a push at the end, it's a mush. There's not enough room for a slap. You know what I mean? It wasn't a punch because it wasn't closed fish. It was just closed fist.
If you're handing out suspensions, is a mush above or below a slap in terms of seriousness?
I think it's below because a slap, that pow, that makes you that looks, and the visuals and the way it sounds is kind of different.
A mush. See, here's the whole thing. It's like a cultural kind of misunderstanding here with this shit. Because if you smack a motherfucker, you are low key hoping you catch that motherfucker off guard, right? You're low key hoping that you put them at a disadvantage to where some shit pops up.
Because you want to fight. You definitely want to fight if you smack somebody.
Yes. A mush is, I've been so fucking sick of you. I am going to mush your face. And if you swing at me, we can fight. But if not, either way, you're a bitch. And I don't want to fight you. I just want you to know I'm sick of your shit. Right? Like, that's what a mush is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not trying to fucking put someone at a disadvantage because you're ready to fight when you mush someone. You're just sick of them. At that moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you are really disgusted. That's a get away from me.
Yeah, get the fuck away from me.
Get the fuck up. But I think like a mush is more disrespectful because I'm not scared of you at all. I can literally push you in your face. I don't even want, because a mush you don't want to fight. You're just trying to let somebody know what time it is.
Yes,
and for
it's not confrontational. It's dismissive.
It's dismissive. Yes. A slap is disrespectful because a punch will be like the most respectful.
A slap is like, I'm with whatever you want to make this be.
Hey, I'm on whatever, right. If you want, let's take it there.
Like, get the fuck away from me.
Right. Get out of my. And I think he did it it was because it was an assistant coach. It's like, bitch, you shouldn't even be talking to me, bro, bitch. You know what I mean? Who are you? I'm Juwan Howard. Get away from me. He was like the pastor.
It's also
that nigga with that.
He was faith healing him. He was trying to get the goiter out of him.
Get the goiter.
But I think like there's something to there's
I just got the craziest crap in my hamstring. I'm too old to be wilding out like this, G. My body just told me what time it was. My body just mushed me.
Jackson's gonna mush me for saying this, but I do miss nighttime Jenkins Jonez recording.
We used to be wild.
It's a little bit of a different. It's a little bit of a different energy when we're recording at 1 o'clock in the morning, Tyler's time.
For sure.
But there's something textbook about what Juwan Howard did, though, that I think the mush, when people are trying to break it up and you just see the opening and you reach through and go, all I can do is push you in the fucking cheekbone.
Yes.
And that's
I'm taking what I have. You know what I mean? Yes. Because you could, if you punched him, you wouldn't have got your issue off, but you would have got suspended further. The mush was the best decision. And you see he started with the punch and then opened the hand and just pushed. He really wanted to bink that motherfucker. He caught himself.
Tyler said he kind of grabbed at his face. Too.
Right.
After he saw the mush was happening, he was just grasping. Hoping he got some of that motherfucker's face meat.
He did the face-off move. He did the face-off move from Face-Off. He tried to take his face off.
What I love, though, is he got face and a little bit of the top of the head, too. Like, that made it funnier. Like, this nigga's head is bigger. He could palm your shit, bro. Sit your ass down. Try to be tough.
That's what I was going to say. A mush is funnier from a former NBA player. It's much funnier from a man with hands of that size.
Right, bro. Come on, G.
That'll make you rethink some things.
Oh, you saw how
his finger touched the top of my head and
mad,
the bottom of my jaw.
But he also was more easily being pushed away out of the circle after that too. Because, bro.
Well, and then people have been tweeting all day. One of the players from Wisconsin tweeted, like, I'll go to war with my boys any day. Hashtag.
He ain't throw a single leg. That motherfucker might as well have had his hands tied behind his back the whole time. He was clearing niggas out with his head. Motherfucker was sitting there, right? I'll go to war.
War.
war? Bro, you didn't even push a nigga. You ain't even push a nigga. You was scared shitless. Are you fucking kidding me? That motherfucker never been more scared in his life. Getting thrown around in a mosh pit talking about he going to war, nigga. You was getting bullied in there. He's a teenager. God damn.
He might be in his early 20s.